What's up, YouTube fam? We are back. We back at it like crack addicts. Oh my god. I'm sleepy. Oh man. Yeah, and that's exactly what we're here to talk about. A form of recovery that is so vital to everybody, yet very few people do it correctly, including me. Um, Being somebody who doesn't really sleep that well, it's very important that I try to focus on getting better sleep and rest because recovery is so huge. Now, there's a camp out there that does believe that, and I know there's a lot of studies that back it up. I personally can't do it. There are people out there that need to get at least 8 hours of sleep. And through those 8 hours of sleep, that's when you're able to hit your REM cycle and you get your deep sleep and then you also get your recovery. So, with that being said, I can't do that, and I don't know why. Like I only sleep for about 4 to 5 hours a day, and that's me really trying. I mean, I can wear myself out. I've been up since 3 a.m. this morning, and I'm a little bit tired, but at the same time, if I go to sleep, whatever time I go to sleep, 4 to 5 hours is when I'm waking up, and yeah, that's just not enough sleep for most people, and that's not enough sleep apparently to recover. But I believe that for me, it definitely has to be a person by person basis, and maybe I'm an anomaly. I'd like to think I'm unique, kind of a cool guy. Nah, I was playing. I'm pretty corny. No, it's one of those things that when I fall asleep like this. You can ask my wife, you can ask anyone that knows me. They're like, you could literally be talking to me like, "Hey, Josh, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's cool. I'm just a little tired." Turn back around, knocked out. So that's something that for me, I feel like when you hit your REM cycle, which usually happens in the first 15 to 20 minutes of sleep, and then you cycle after that, and then probably a little bit into that. They say around 5 hours is when you're supposed to hit deep sleep. I mean, 5 hours is when I'm waking up. So am I missing out on deep sleep? Am I missing out on that crucial time of recovery? Because at 5 hours too, that's also when your body is starting to make sure that it helps your muscles recover. So I might be missing out on that benefit, but I don't think it's something for me that I need to worry about because I do feel very well rested. I have this trusty little guy that I just got actually from my job. It's one of those things where they were focusing on wellness, and it's called the Aura Ring, and it helps me focus on my sleep. Mainly just waiting until my Apple Watch comes within update for the sleep, and then probably this will be out the window. But just saying, like, if I've had enough sleep and anything from a 75 and above, I usually is usually good. So I'm usually anywhere between like 60, like the score is like a 60 to like an 85. I've never had a 90 or 100, and maybe that's the reason I haven't gotten 8 hours of sleep. But I just can't do it, and I don't know why, man. It's difficult, but I think that's just something that as individuals we really need to focus on. So when I'm talking to you guys and you're one of those people that has no problem getting 8 hours of sleep, that's great. So you're doing half of the battle because working out really hard and making sure that you're drinking and eating healthy, you're potentially taking like whey protein, you're doing all those things. That's great. That's 50%. How I always talk about the kitchen is the big part of your weight loss. But if you're working out, that sleep is really going to be half your battle. The sleep is really going to help you maintain a certain level of readiness when you wake up. I need to have a routine when I get up with, and only to accomplish that is by getting the sleep that I need. But if you're an individual who can sleep for 8 hours, and let's say you're like me, my wife, and my daughter, you have a young child. The reason why I like to wake up early, I'm an early morning guy, so that I can get a lot accomplished before anyone else or anything else starts to happen or they're waking up. Everybody is usually knocked out when I'm awake. And they're usually knocked out for another 3 to 4 hours, which is perfect for me. I get work done, I get my body woken up and ready for working out. I get little emails sent out, schedule them for a later part of the day so I'm not bothering people if they have the notification sounds on. So this is just what I do to make sure that I'm getting ready. That is something that I would suggest anybody to do. Like if you are a person, let's say you have a busy day ahead of you and you have a family, work it out with your spouse or your significant other or whoever else that might be in your house. If you have that person that's in there with you and maybe you have a child, think about those type of things. Say, hey, tonight is the night that I need for to get full night's sleep. Can you make sure if the baby wakes up or the child wakes up, you take care of them. And you guys just work it out, because you might have a big race coming up, or you might want to, you have a very tough workout day coming out. That might be the time where you're like, I need to be on this. I need to get my rest, because you want to feel rested for the next day and for the next day workout. I would probably say not today's workout, but the day before yesterday, I got like 2 hours of sleep, and my workout completely showed. I was over here, my movements, well, I mean, just look, they were terrible. I was so exhausted. It really didn't make sense in terms of like I gave about a 60% effort. Now, while I did get something done, it wasn't a full effort. As opposed to this morning, when I woke up and I was ready to go, and it was a tough workout, but I was ready to do everything. I was jumping, and I can't wait I didn't record it, but they repeat themselves, so I recorded. Man, they got some awesome workouts. Can't wait to show you guys. It's one of those things that I really felt ready for it by getting my sleep. Now, will I say I'm tired now? Yeah, I'm like dog tired right now, but that's totally fine. That's something that I've had a long, productive day. I just now want to kick back, relax, and just hang out with my wife, read something until I fall asleep, and that'll be like the great thing that I think will be very beneficial for me. So, long story being short, one of the key, like when it comes to recovery, there's so many different aspects of it. There's stretching, there's taking time and rest days, but then there's also sleep. And sleep is probably the most important out of all of those. If you're not sleeping, then you are susceptible to injury. You're susceptible to a lot of things, delirium, a lot of different things, and it will bleed over into the rest of your day. So do your best to make sure you get some type of rest out there especially when you're trying to work out. It's good for you overall in general, but I think one thing that's very important for you, if you're a person with a busy schedule like myself, then yeah, like I need to schedule out everything and then make sure that I am, you know what I mean? Like I am on it. So this today truly was a quick video, and I'm very, very happy that you guys have taken the time to continue to watch me. This is so fun. I'm so much enjoying this. I'm glad that you guys are liking the workouts and stuff like that. Please keep commenting. Please keep suggesting. I got some suggestions that I'm working on, just waiting for the right video to come up so I can just kind of show you guys how to do it. This is stretching and stuff, but you guys are amazing. Thank you for all the support. I hope you're staying healthy out there. I hope you're doing all the right things, and get your rest. All right, guys. Peace. Still haven't figured that out.